almost 5 knots with just a head sail, pulling our dinghy. And we're just doing a really short hop from Calabash Bay to Hog Cay, hoping that there's some good fishing over by Hog Cay. The fishing around Calabash isn't too bad, but I think it's most of the good spots I think are a little further away. We haven't quite found all the honey holes yet.
While Cory was taking care of our baby, I quickly put on my wetsuit and jumped in SCOBY. I headed out to scout the reef, but the first few spots were not that interesting. Then, by the rocky point, I hit the jackpot. Rich colors, numerous varieties of corals, and fish surrounded me. The visibility was great, and with it being shallow, about 5 to 15 feet at most, it was the perfect spearfishing ground for me. Welcome to Wildly Intrepid. I'm Alex, and this is Cory. 3 years ago, we sailed south from Canada as newbie sailors. Now we share our love of travel with our baby girl Coral as we explore new areas of the Bahamas. Join us for our weekly adventure. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and in I go. I'm gonna get you, little snapper, because I don't want to take something out from the freezer for tonight. And you'd be so good and fresh. Okay, never mind. You're way too fast. And can breathe underwater. The corals are so pretty anyways, so might as well just soak in the scenery. Every reef is so different from one another. Also, the longer you spend around one area, the more fish or lobster I spot. Fish are smart, and they hide until I go back up to the surface to catch my breath.
Well, Alex was all alone, but now a tour boat showed up. Guess it's a good spot though if a tour boat's showing up.
Beautiful reef over there. There's like those little drop-offs and mini caves under. I mean, it's not huge or anything. There's a bunch of schoolmasters and snappers, but the big ones are hard to get. I dove so many times, couldn't get them. And then now there's a boatload of people over there, so I'm I don't like spearfishing as much if there's too many people around.
You shouldn't worry about that.
No, I still kind of went around, but I'm not good.
Well, no, that's awesome. You had fun. I'm glad you had fun.
It was cool.
Now it's my turn to jump in the water and go check out some of the stunning reef that Alex has found and all the spots that she told me about. It was really nice getting in some shallow water and getting used to things. Still really not liking my fins. I gotta make some modifications to those new fins that I got. They're just a bit too tight. There's a lot of pressure on top of my heel, or on top of my foot. I was really stoked on my dive because it was shallow, but I dove down and just held on to some reef for a while and waited on the schoolmasters or the dog snappers, I'm not sure which they are anymore. I keep getting confused. I think the ones with stripes are schoolmasters and the ones without are the dog snappers. But anyway, just sat down at the bottom of the reef and waited for the schoolmaster to come in, and I waited past the smaller ones, and then this bigger one came in and I got him. And I mean, not every fish is a trophy fish, and this one's far from a trophy fish, but it always feels good when you catch those ones that, you know, it's just a better hunt than just when you surprise them under a ledge or something and just get them and you feel like, oh man, that was kind of unfair almost. But this one I worked for, and it felt good because they were really skittish, they were hard to get, but I got one. And I got a lobster too. Well, we just did a little 1 nautical mile motor, or 2 nautical mile motor over here by Hog Cay. It's a little private island, but it's going to be nicely protected for the east wind that's coming up.
I think we're okay now.
Yeah, I think so. Well, the snapper got left a minute too long in the bucket, but he'll still be good.
Catch and cook. Schoolmaster snapper. I couldn't get them. I'm so mad. And my hand hurts from like stretching the spear pole. Cory got one at least because there was like 3 of them that were big size. They're just way too smart. But we're having one of them for supper, and we are anchored at Hog Cay. And there's no surge here. It's actually really nice.
So calm. And it's actually a catch, sail, clean, cook, eat. Haha!
Enjoy! Cumin, chili, salt, and lemon juice. It's delicious.
So these are my new fins. It's super tight right here on my foot. I've been trying to wedge containers into there, leaving it in the sun to loosen up the rubber. I just tried heating it up, and it seems like it's loosened up the rubber a little bit more. But the problem is, I've worn these a few times, or trying to wear these, and they dig in so much right here that I think it's become sensitive to these fins now. So when I try to put them on, it's just excruciating pain just from the beginning. Obviously you can't dive in excruciating pain. I've been pushing it and trying to stay out there for 1 to 2 hours, and it's brutal. I'm switching feet with my fins, and I mean, luckily I still have the original, one of the original fins. If you're ever looking at these types of fins, get the Stingray, don't get the Eagle Ray. It's just such a different plastic. These are very flexible. These are a size bigger, and yet they still don't fit me, even though this size fits me fine. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna break down, and even though these are brand new, I'm gonna try cutting right here a little bit. I might even have to cut further if it's still uncomfortable and I can't get the heating and stretching to work. But at least here will let me get my foot in, and then I can see if it's still painful from there. But I'll have to take it out for a dive and see if it stays on my foot okay, or if this stretches more. Worst case, I'll put one lace right at the top here. But it was a heck of a lot easier to get in, and so far I don't have any pain, which is a huge improvement.
Now is the time to get a few things done on the boat. Editing, some food. Can you guess what I'm making? Blueberry muffins! Because Coral is asleep and Cory is out spearfishing. It's the last day of lobster season, so I hope he gets a few more lobsters. It's a very windy kind of day. I was doing some editing, but now Coral and I are taking a little bit of a stroll, a little adventure on the beach. We tried to go to the island over there, but there's rocks all the way around, and trying to land the dinghy and carry Coral at the same time. No, ready to swim?
So if you've never had papaya with lime, you have to try it.
That's the only way to eat it, I feel like. It's just so good. It adds that little tang, little sourness to it. Oh, it's so good. Okay, let's see if it's actually really good.
Nice omelet with sprouts and toast.
Mmm.
Yeah, on par.
Fresh from Long Island.
Yum.
No.
Coral loves chewing on it, and it squirts out whatever fruit we put in it, and we don't have to worry about her choking.
And right now she's like, Daddy, you are so slow. I had it in my mouth. I'm kind of mad.
She was really mad when I took it away from her. She wants it back, but I gotta fill it up. Here you go, my love. Yeah, grab that end. Yeah, you're grabbing the wrong end, sweetheart.
See ça.
Oh, wow. Delicious. Thinking should I get it all over you? Oh, yum, papaya. We're heading back to Calabash Bay and going to the resort right there to grab some conch fritters during happy hour. Apparently it's free conch fritters during happy hour, and they're super nice to cruisers. So we called them, and they said that we can fill up our water there, which is a super awesome advantage because we're heading over to San Salvador. The new captain is getting used to the helm. Hey? You gotta go more to starboard, sweetie. More to starboard. We're going that way. That way, my love.
Woohoo!
Coral! Light wind sailing! So comfy for Coral!
It's only 4 nautical miles, so we should be there shortly. Another thing we've got to do at the resort is upload a video.
So we are gonna come in here, which is the main inlet into Calabash Bay, but we were thinking we want to leave tomorrow early in the morning before light. And to do this, it's gonna be at least an extra 2 nautical miles. So we're going to run this during the day in between the hard section and the Coral Awash, and then we'll have our track for tomorrow morning.
Something dark up ahead, take your depth. We're on top. So Coral is ready for adventure, and I am not putting on clothes because it's gonna be a wet one. So I think we're gonna dress up nice when we get there.
Back to civilization.
There you go.
Thank you.
Happy hour at Stella Maris Beach Resort.
So nice freshwater foot rinse.
I know. Get rid of the stand.
Weird, eh?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is.
Some kind of fruit.
Hi,
Hi there.
Great. That's nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
How's the upload?
Looks like it's gonna work fast.
Girls having fun dancing? She's like ready to fall asleep.
Are you tired?
She did pass out on the ding ride on the way
tired.
over. I'm excited. First pizza in a month and a half, 2 months. So, hunt fritters between 5 and 6 of the happy hour. But happy hour also starts at 3.